I feel like a lot of gurus, male and female gurus, do not want to teach the opposite sex, to learn about the opposite sex, or teach about the opposite sex, or to maneuver around the opposite sex. I feel like a lot of it is rooted in hatred for the opposite sex.
It's Amber J. Lee. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's learn, pretty girls. And also, while you're here, just follow my Instagram as I also post updates.
When I get on here and I see stuff like this Cardi B video
about Cardi B admitting that she
Good for her.
used to
Fuck him.
wait, no, that she used to drug and
Fuck
rob
'em.
men.
Good for her.
Good for her.
Good for her. Who gives a fuck? They got robbed. They can get that shit back. They had all the money to buy the shit. They can buy it again.
Or when I see stuff like keep women as a concubine, women don't deserve marriage. Yes, some women, probably don't want marriage or they're not marriage material to you. That red pill stuff can become very dark after a while. You have to limit your intake on it. Like I've seen guys on Twitter literally hate women. Like they'll say stuff like, I hate hearing women talk. Women aren't supposed to talk. Women are supposed to stay in the kitchen and be seen, not heard. Or all men are evil, that all men are rapists. And it's just like, you guys think you're better than each other, but you guys are one and the same. If you think no woman is wrong, you're a loser. And if you think no man is ever wrong, you're a loser. You're just a toxic loser. You're not operating off love. You're operating off hatred of the opposite gender. You're not wanting to be right. You just want to oppress the opposite gender because you feel like they oppressed you. After all the stuff Cardi did, we all know that if a man was to do the same thing that Cardi did to a woman, it would be hell on earth. It would be hell on earth and y'all would never ever forgive him. But he's being forgiven because some women just want women to be right. They don't care how wrong it is. They just want women to be right. Cardi can rape somebody. They just want women to be right. Or a man can say, you know what, I won't date a woman over the age of 22 and then complain about the dating scene. And he knows that his options are limited because a lot of 22-year-olds don't want to get married, especially in this modern culture that you're complaining about. A lot of 22-year-olds are not marriage material. I'm 23, about to be 24. A lot of these girls don't want marriage. I'm out here in these streets. I know. Anyway, y'all will say, oh, these modern women, this, and the third. You limit your dating pool. You won't date anybody over the age of 22. This is why you're experiencing the problems you're experiencing. But it's not about being right. It's not about being logical. It's just about oppressing the opposite gender. And it honestly bothers me. I thought this was about mastering yourself and then mastering your interaction with the opposite gender. Not bashing them, not telling them that they're worthless, that they should not receive love if they aren't your cup of tea. Once you go outside in the real world and you see that people date each other based off love, some men won't settle for certain things, some men will. But that does not mean they don't deserve love. They may not deserve it from you, but that doesn't mean they're not going to get it. And who are you to tell them they can't get it? I remember I made a video about how women should not take compliment from being naked from a man, true. And a man was like, nobody would ever touch a black chick. I'm just like, why are you here to attack me when I'm trying to help other women and tell them to keep their clothes on? Just because you don't like it doesn't mean you have to attack them. Or like somebody tried to get on here and lie and say, she used to be an exotic dancer. You know damn well I wasn't an exotic dancer. I've been in school this whole entire time. Like, I get that you don't like my message and you operate out of a place of hate, but just leave other people out of that. Leave other people out of that. This one girl in Miami, she was a single mom. She moved to Miami when her baby was a newborn, and she landed a rich man, and she lives in a house on a boat, and she talks about her TikTok life and everything like that, and she's literally receiving death threats from men saying that she didn't deserve that man because nobody should be taking care of another man's child. She's literally receiving death threats. They were even DMing her man on IG saying, you sim, you could have wifed up somebody. And mind you, she's in her 30s. She's a 30-year-old single mom, and she landed a millionaire. You could have wifed the young 23-something with no kids. Why'd you go after her? Because he wants to. They are married. He has no kids and she has one. Just because it doesn't fit your agenda and your rule and your protocol, that doesn't mean they deserve hate. This stuff is operating out of a place of hate and it's really tiring.